America's story is one of freedom and opportunity, yet beneath it lies a history shaped by war. Conflict has defined America's borders, economy, and identity. War forged a belief in military strength and lasting tensions. This video explores the wars that made America, from the Revolution to today. Has war been America's strength or its greatest challenge? Let's begin. The American Revolution is remembered as a glorious fight for freedom, but the reality was far more complicated. It was America's first civil war, neighbors, friends, and families divided between patriots and loyalists. George Washington's true genius was resilience. He kept the revolution alive through hardship. The army was diverse. Black, white, and Native American soldiers fought side by side. Victory depended on help from France, turning a local rebellion into a global war. The tension between liberty and military power would echo through every chapter of American history. How do you defend freedom without losing it? That question would haunt the nation for centuries. In the 1800s, America embraced manifest destiny, believing it was destined to span the continent. Expansion came through conquest and war, not peace. The Mexican-American War added vast new lands, but this growth brought tragedy for native peoples. Cultures destroyed, treaties broken. America's military power fueled pride, but left a legacy of injustice. Soon the nation would look beyond its borders. 1898 marked America's transformation from continental power to global empire. The Spanish-American War was short but decisive. America gained Puerto Rico, Cuba, the Philippines, and annexed Hawaii. The nation that once fought for freedom now held colonies of its own. President McKinley claimed a duty to civilize, but in the Philippines, America became a new colonial ruler. A brutal war for Filipino independence followed, exposing the dark side of empire. The moral clarity of fighting Spain vanished in the jungles of the Philippines. America's self-image shifted, no longer just a beacon of democracy, but an active force on the world stage. The new empire brought power, responsibility, and danger. The warrior spirit that conquered a continent now sought new frontiers. Becoming an imperial power set America on a path toward the global conflicts of the 20th century. The world was watching as America's ambitions grew. The decision to expand overseas would have lasting consequences. The complexities of empire challenged America's ideals. The nation's identity was changing forever. The age of American global power had begun. At the dawn of the 20th century, America hesitated to lead the world. But World War I changed everything. President Wilson declared a moral duty to make the world safe for democracy. America's entry tipped the balance, establishing it as a major global player. The idea that military power could serve a global good took hold. World War II cemented this role. After Pearl Harbor, America became the arsenal of democracy. Factories produced weapons, soldiers fought across continents, and the atomic bomb ended the war. After 1945, America was the undisputed superpower, shaping the New World Order. It helped create the UN, NATO, and rebuilt the global economy. Troops were stationed worldwide to keep the peace. The reluctant nation became the world's policeman. Its warrior identity was now central to its international role. The safety and stability of the world seemed to rest on American shoulders. Military might became the foundation of American influence. The nation's sense of purpose and burden had never been greater. The world looked to America for leadership, and America answered with force. After World War II, America's power seemed limitless, but the Cold War revealed new limits. The Korean War ended in stalemate, showing that not all wars could be won. Vietnam was even more painful. Televised nightly, it divided the nation and shattered confidence in military and government. Over 58,000 Americans died, millions more in Vietnam. The fall of Saigon symbolized defeat and trauma. The belief in inevitable victory was broken. The warrior identity was wounded. Vietnam syndrome made America cautious about future wars. Soldiers returned home to skepticism, not celebration. The war left deep scars of mistrust and doubt. The clear moral purpose of earlier wars was gone, replaced by confusion and loss. America's relationship with war would never be the same. After Vietnam, America's confidence in its military slowly returned, but war had changed. The attacks of September 11, 2001 brought conflict home, launching the War on Terror. America entered its longest wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, swift invasions followed by years of insurgency and nation-building. These wars had no clear front lines or easy victories. Most Americans were disconnected from the sacrifices. The wars became background noise. The endless wars dragged on for 2 decades, costing trillions and countless lives. The chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan in 2021 echoed the fall of Saigon. The Taliban's return to power raised questions about the cost and purpose of intervention. The wars left America questioning the effectiveness of its military might. Victory was elusive, and the nation was left with uncertainty. The shadow of these conflicts still shapes American policy and identity. The warrior spirit endured, but its limits were clear. The cost of endless war was high, at home and abroad. America's role as global enforcer was more complicated than ever. The lessons of these wars remain unresolved. Today, America has the most powerful military in history, unrivaled in size, technology and reach. Yet this strength brings a paradox. Despite overwhelming force, true security remains elusive. New threats, cyber attacks, terrorism, rising powers like China and Russia can't be solved by military might alone. The cost of defence is enormous, raising questions about priorities at home. The focus on military solutions can overshadow diplomacy and other tools. The warrior identity, once a source of pride, may now limit America's ability to solve complex problems. Military victory no longer guarantees political success. The world is changing, and so must America's approach to power. The contradiction at the heart of modern America. Unmatched strength, but uncertain security. The future demands new answers. We've seen how war shaped America, from revolution to superpower, triumph to defeat. The warrior identity is central to the nation's story, but it comes with costs, trillions spent, millions of lives lost, deep divisions at home. Military strength has protected and advanced American interests, but also created new enemies and endless cycles of conflict. As America nears its 250th anniversary, the question remains, has the warrior identity made the nation stronger or more vulnerable? The answer is not simple. The world is changing rapidly. New powers, new challenges, new threats. Old ways may not be enough for the future. It's time for a national conversation about the role of the military in the 21st century. What does it mean to be strong now? Is it about having the most powerful army or something more? The next chapter in America's story is unwritten. The lessons of the past can guide the choices of tomorrow. What kind of nation will America choose to be? As we look ahead to America's future, your voice matters. What do you think about the nation's warrior identity? What path should the country take next? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Join our community as we explore more stories that shape our world. Dynamic subscribe animation. A bold red subscribe button slides onto the screen, bounces, and is clicked. Confetti pops as a bell icon appears and rings with text, "Subscribe for more." Thanks for watching, and see you in the next chapter.